Hello, namaste and welcome. I am dressed for the part. It's actually Saturday. I got very confused yesterday because I was saying a Friday flow. Well, today is Friday, but I'm recording this for Saturday. So it's going to be a Saturday flow, just to clear that one up. And then Sunday I have a real treat in store for you, which I will tell you about at the very end of the video. So today we're just going to do a nice flow, building up on the things that we've done, keeping the energy flowing, trying to keep everything nice and positive. As you will see, I have come to the party fully dressed. These are my Yoga Festival trousers that I bought last year and my Yoga Festival wrap. So there we go, I look the part. Obviously I'm going to take this off when we start to do the yoga. Quick update on where we are. I went out to the shops yesterday, which was a very, very bizarre experience. I've been reading a lot about whether we should wear masks or not, and people are saying that actually they can help. So I went out in one of Jeff's building masks and I felt a complete prat, I have to say. But there were several people actually wearing them in Lidl, so that was it. But it was just weird, wandering around Lidl's. I love shopping normally. I can go out and, you know, Jeff says, oh, well, I'll see you in 3 hours. And, you know, I'll go to Sainsbury's, I'll go to Lidl's, I might wander around the town wherever I am. But it was just like going into Lidl's, getting what you needed. And, of course, I had this mask on, I had my glasses on. They kept steaming up, so I couldn't see what I was doing. It was just a really weird experience, very, very odd. And as I keep saying, if it was a zombie apocalypse, then we'd be able to see the zombies and we'd be able to run away very quickly. But who knows? You don't know where it is. So that was yesterday. Don't want to be negative, but I'm trying to do a little bit of, you know, Debbie's comedy dialogue or whatever it is at the beginning of each, just to keep us all a bit sane. And this is really helping me. I'm really finding I've got some motivation to do stuff, and also, as I said, thinking about my daily yoga outfit. So anyway, we'll get started quite quickly. We're going to start standing. So this is a flow. Hopefully some of you will have seen the yin yoga that I posted last night, the legs up the wall in the very atmospheric yoga cave. So I'm keeping all that going as well. So there'll be another one. I'm going to think to do a longer one next week, but I'll keep you all posted about that. So if we can now get ourselves up in a standing position. I forgot yesterday, I recorded that music. I don't know if it makes any difference to people, but I'm not quite sure what the YouTube policy is about things. It's if you're on a channel, I think, if you're making money, which I'm not, so anyway. But who's going to be hunting down me? But there we go. So we're going to start. I'll start facing you this way. We'll just start by doing some gentle warm-ups. So as always, let's spread the toes, turn the feet out and in. Feet are about a foot apart this time. We're starting with slightly wider feet than normal. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale up and you're going to come up onto your toes. Hold it here for 1, 2, 3, and then exhale down. Inhale up again. 1, 2, 3, and hold, and exhale down. Last one, inhale up. 1, 2, 3, and then release. Roll the shoulders. Let's pick up our right foot if you can, and let's rotate the foot clockwise. Hold onto a chair or wall if you need to. Oh, I'm doing the hand at the same time. You can do your hands at the same time. Let's do that, a little bit of fun. And anti-clockwise, and then release. Let's try the other foot. Lifting it up, and then we go clockwise. I don't know, I think I'm going anti-clockwise, doesn't matter. One way and then the other. And then the other way. And then release. Give everything a bit of a shake. So back to the slightly wider legs. Let's take a side stretch. Inhale that arm. Take a big deep stretch all the way through the side of the body. Taking it over to the left. Coming back. Inhale up. And then over to the right. We go and coming back. And then final one, we're going to do a twist this time. Inhale, arms up. I'm trying to keep the pace going nice and quickly here. Remember, folding arms over, parallel with the ground. Inhale, and then exhale to go to your right. Coming back, inhale, exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. One more, inhale center, yoga. So you've got that to look forward to. I've got that to look forward to as well. But in the meantime, stay safe, have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow in my bed. Namaste. Exhale right, inhale centre, exhale left. Back to where we begin. Okay, so for this flow, I'm freestyling, so I might get confused, or I might, you know what I'm like. Which way around am I facing? I'm going to face this way because I can just see the sun coming in. It's going to be a really nice weekend apparently. 19 degrees out in the garden. Got my seed potatoes, so they're going to be planted. Okay, so come to the top of your mat. We're looking forward, and we're going to start by coming into chair pose. So if you remember, we inhale up, and as we do, we take our bottom back as if we're sitting in this invisible chair. Now it's interesting yesterday that I saw Davina doing a little tip thing on doing squats, and her advice was the same. You do not have your knees over your toes so you can't see your toes. So we're keeping nice and straight, we're keeping the hips straight here, arms are coming forward, they don't have to go very far up, and we're going to hold here for 1, 2 and 3. Then you're going to straighten your legs, and we're going to come forward, and you're going to take your arms out in the Superman pose. And then we're going to inhale up and then back into chair. Now what we're going to do is we're going to step our left foot back, and we're going to come into warrior feet. So remember that back foot is ankle, back of the heel level with the arch of the foot, and we're going to come into warrior one. So when you're ready, inhale those arms up. If you need to take the feet out of it so you just find that nice stretch forward, and remember again, knee over ankle. I'm not sure if this music's a bit too loud, never mind. I'll change it for the other side. And then when you're ready, extending into warrior two. Gaze at your middle fingers. Then when you're ready, inhale up, peaceful warrior. If you want to flip the hand, you can either keep your gaze forward, or if you're feeling happy with your neck, look up. Then we're going to come over into extended side angle. If you want to take this a bit deeper today, you can either rest your hand on the top of your thigh, or if you want to come all the way down to the ground, or if you've got a block, you can. And then we take the arm up. Holding here for 1, 2 and 3. Bring the hands down. We're now going to push back into plank. So take that right foot back, and we hold in plank. 1, 2 and 3. Knees to the mat. Untuck your toes. Roll the bottom back. And then we're going to come up into, again, we're adapting a bit of sun salutation here. So we're coming up into cobra. Tuck your toes under. Push all the way back into downward dog. And then you're going to drop your right knee, swing your left foot forward, followed by your right. We inhale up, and then we start the process again on the other side. So when you're ready, we're going into chair again. Inhaling up, taking the tailbone back, sitting down. If you want to just adjust the feet, the closer your feet are together in chair, the more challenging it is. Holding for 1, 2, 3. Take the arms back as you straighten the legs, palms facing up, and then inhaling back up again into chair. This time, we're going to take the right foot back, still keeping those arms out. When you've got your warrior legs sorted, warrior legs, that sounds good. Inhale up, And then take your arms up into the full extension of Warrior One. Holding for 1, 2, 3. Take the back arm out. So we're now in Warrior Two. Adjust. Make sure the arms are nice and straight. Then we inhale up. Take the back arm down. Turn your palm, making sure you've got a nice grounded right foot and left foot. And then coming over, we can either come to here, and you can even hold it here, or taking it further, we take the arm down to the mat, and we take our arm up. Now we come back onto the mat, so we're going to push back into plank, holding 1, 2 and 3. Knees to the mat, untuck your toes. As we then roll forward, looking up into Sphinx, or you can be Sphinx like this, or Cobra. Tuck toes under, pushing up into Downward Dog. Take a big stretch through here, and then this time it's the right foot we bring forward, followed by our left. Inhaling up, we're going to go again. We're doing 2 rounds of this, and I'm going to add in a few extra postures. So keep the gaze forward. Getting quite warm in here now. Okay, so when we're ready, inhaling the arms up as we sit down in chair. Now we're going to take a twist here, so we bring the hands together. You're going to take your left elbow over to your right knee, looking over your right shoulder. Holding for 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to take the left hand down to wherever's comfortable. You can either have it on your leg. If you can reach the floor, we take a stretch through here. 2 and 3. And then slowly, coming all the way back, sitting back down in chair. Straighten your legs. Take the arms out behind you. Palms are facing up. Then back into chair. And then when you're ready, left foot comes back. So line ourselves up in our warrior legs. And then when you're ready, inhaling the arms to look forward. Holding for 1, 2 and 3. Extending out into Warrior Two. Flip the palm, left arm down, Peaceful Warrior. Bend the hand, and if you want to go all the way down to the ground, or just, I'm going to rest here for this one. Top arm comes up. And then when you're ready, we're coming back down to push back into plank. So take your right foot back, hovering over. Remember, shoulders over wrists, pushing back with your heels. And then when you're ready, knees to the ground, pushing back, rolling forward, Sphinx or Cobra. Tuck your toes under. We're going to do a little bit of extra work in Downward Dog here, so find a nice comfortable place. Let's just pedal through those feet. See if you can get your heels further down towards the mat. Now let's bend our knees as we really take the tailbone up. Feel that deep stretch. And then we're going to come back. And then when you're ready, push yourself back. We're going to take the right leg up, take it through. If you're like me, you have to do a little bit of shuffling there. And then finally, let's inhale the arms up. Bring the palms together before we then take our hands down to come back up into standing. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Ready to start again. So here we go. And inhaling forward into chair. Holding for 1, 2 3. Bring your palms together. We're going to take right elbow onto left knee, looking over your shoulder. Right hand down to the mat or onto your ankle, wherever it's comfortable. Take that left arm away. And then back. Inhaling back into our chair pose. And then when you're ready, take the arms out behind you, straighten the legs. Back into chair. Now let's take that right foot back this time, as we then lunge forward into our warrior one. Now we're going to take right arm back, left forward, and then when you're ready, inhaling up, exhaling over, either elbow on the knee or on the floor, not elbow on the floor, hand on the floor. And then we're coming all the way down, pushing back into our plank. Push your elbows away, hold the core in. The core, it's underneath there somewhere, underneath all the cake, the flapjacks, it's all in there. And then when you're ready, gently the knees come down to the mat, untap the toes, rolling back, coming forward into either Sphinx or Cobra. We're nearly there. I'm actually sweating. I think I'm having a hot flash. Pushing all the way back up into your downward dog, and then pedal the knees through. Feel the deep stretch. Then let's bend our knees. Push further back. Bottom comes high. And then back to downward dog. And then we're going to take the left leg up this time. Take it through. And then when you're ready, inhaling up. Final breath. I need a haircut. And then arms, palms come together. Back to Anjali Mudra. Let's just take a moment here. Before bringing the hands down, we're not going to come up into standing. You're going to come back into tabletop position. And let's just do 2 or 3 rounds of cat and cow. Last one, and then we're going to finish today's session in child, whichever version you prefer. So I'm going to do wide knee child, toes touch, knees to the edge of the mat as we push the bottom down. Take your head forward, resting your head, frontal lobe of the head, third eye chakra. Extend the arms as much as you want to feel a bigger stretch in the spine. And just while you're here, feel the breath, feel your heartbeat. Just that sensation of what it's like to be here alive in the moment. And then really slowly, let's peel ourselves up. And then gently swing round into a seated position. As I said, I need a haircut. Anyone else the same? I was due a haircut just before all this started. I think I'm going to have to start wearing a bandana. Look out next week, Debbie's bandana. Well, mind you, I might be making those and making face masks. Okay, well I hope you've enjoyed today. I've tried to keep the mood light and cheery because I think that's what we need to do. So this is going to go out on Saturday morning. So I'm going to say to people, if you can, do it Saturday morning. Set yourself up for the weekend with a lot of energy, because on Sunday I'm going to be doing bed yoga. Yes, you heard me correct. Bed yoga. So you've got that to look forward to. I've got that to look forward to as well. But in the meantime, stay safe, have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow in my bed. Namaste.